So it gets really convoluted because God is such a merciful God, and we think of him as Pharaoh and not merciful, that Moses says, I can't speak well. So I'm not going to go speak. My brother Aaron needs to speak for me. And God says, I made your tongue. I know that you can speak well. And Moses says, I just don't. And so God basically says, are you saying I can't create things well? And Moses is like, well, just, kind of screwed my tongue up. I'm just not good at it. And God says, okay, fine, Moses, I love you so much that I'm going to mess up my whole illustrated plan, and I'm going to allow Aaron to be the high priest for you. So that's why Melchizedek becomes so important, because Melchizedek is king and high priest, which was what Moses was supposed to represent, which is what Jesus represents. But because Moses wouldn't fulfill that job, and God doesn't make anybody do anything. God is a God of love, and love is risk. So you're dealing with imperfection. And in Moses' imperfection, God allows him to then change the formula. And now we have Moses, who God says, well, now you've become like God to the Israelites because you speak to Aaron and Aaron speaks to the people. So we have a separation of king and high priest. And we don't get that back connection again until Jesus, where he's both king and high priest, which is exactly what Adam was. And now that we are Christians, we've become king or queen and high priest. So we're the king and the high priest of our temple. Then yes, Jesus is the head of it, and we're the body. So it's individual and then communal.